Letitia, Gator, Jay, I think I might have even seen Carissa in there, we are not standing for that. We are not going to sit back here and lose our country to some vegan latte, purple hair, multiple nose piercing. I don't know what bathroom to use, but we have to have a woman on the Supreme Court, but we don't know what a woman is. Exactly. I'm not playing that game, okay? It's just not, and they like to come at me, and you know, they can say whatever they want about me. I can take it. Vern and I are used to this. You know, I just, you know, throw it. All the left can do is pout and insult and throw it. Is that Luidgi?
Yes.
You know,
but let me say this. What the left wants, first of all, the left cannot, somebody need to turn silent their phone because we getting a bad echo. The left does not know the definition and cannot define what a woman is. You know why? Because they want to replace women with all the he, she's, the trans, and all this colorful stuff that we are really sick and tired of. You know,
they want to call them birthing people in California.
They want more tampons in the boys' bathroom, and they want to replace women. You know, and that's why they came up with the pronouns. What are your pronouns? I got some real pronouns for them. I don't know if they're ready for it. And it's just like Hank also said in the comments, give us your morons, your psychopaths, and mental defectives. That's what they want to send here. This is what they want to replace us with. And the stupidity that these people come up with is totally unbelievable.
Yeah,
thank you.
Totally unbelievable.
Aren't they feigning outrage right now that Bolton got raided, but yet they said nothing when they were going through Melania's underwear drawer, but now everybody's outraged because Bolton got raided at 5 a.m. I mean, it is unreal to me. They absolutely cheered when President Trump was shot. And yet when Biden, how can MAGA pick on, you know, the warm corpse we elected?
Because they miss.
They are complete hypocrites. They wanted full, you know, we should be able to pull the president's tax records until we asked to see Biden's. Exactly. They wanted a health exam until we wanted to see Biden's. Right. And they knew he was, and that's the biggest issue I have. We've always known of the corruption, but my biggest issue was you were willing to put every single American at risk to elect that warm corpse you knew was, because if you look back, Obama said something at the correspondence dinner, when was it, 2014? He said, Joe's probably in the parking lot talking to Cones. They knew then that there was something wrong with him. And they decided that they would put the nuclear codes in his hand and allow this man to pretend to be president. And the border got opened. Lake and Riley died. We had all kind of, and they have the nerve. We don't think that President Trump is fit. You know what? Sit down, shut up. The grown-ups are in charge now. And that's why I have to tell patriots, do not skip on the midterms. We blew it in the last one. 22% Jay showed up in the midterms. That's not going to get it. That's not going to get it. 22%, you got man buns and communism.
Yep. You cannot sit back and sleep on it. Now, when Obama deported illegals, nobody had a damn thing to say.
Right.
But when Trump wanted to deport the illegals, it's a problem.
Yeah.
And like Trump said in that debate, when he asked Joe Biden, he said, who built the cages, Joe? Who built those cages?
And he said, my uncle got shot down and eaten by cannibals. So I can't stand that man. But the point, Vern, is where you are, is just going, guys, and remember, they want us fighting each other, so we're not holding them to task. And that's what I want to start changing when we move forward. But we got to get District 323 done. We have got to swing this district. It is so critical. Trump took a bullet for us. I don't know who's standing in line to do it next after that, but if we lose this at midterms, we are back to that Biden ever impeachment, raise your hand if you don't want to see Cory Booker get another catheter so he can spew diarrhea out of his mouth for 16 hours straight.
Man.
Okay, we have got to do better. And that means I need people to show up. I need them to go to the website, Jay. I need, the people, if you can donate, great. If you can block walk, great. If you can help us on social media. And thank you to our gracious host, to Jay, Jay and I were working together about the time of the hurricane, trying to get supplies to people, and they're threatening people with arrest. And Jay has been in the polls. He is behind the scenes, like Laverne and Letitia and Gator. These guys work tirelessly behind the scenes trying to protect our freedom. They don't get the credit. And Luidgi down there, who's been so patient, and he's down here in our neck of the woods, but he is also stepping in to run and to help us do something. So if you're able to, my website is ravenharrisonforcongress.com. You can find out more about me, but just know their Democrats aren't going to go easy. The best thing that they do is pump a lot of money into races they want to swing, and they're already starting. So every little bit helps, but we know for a fact that we're getting to them. We know that I'm on Jared's radar because he's taking swipes at me daily. You're a Q-tip, Jared, and you're going home. Pack.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Let me
welcome to
say something, Jay, 1 minute. It's so important that you all donate any amount. It does not matter. We have candidates here. Donate to Raven's campaign. We have Luidgi here. He's running for commissioner of Miami Beach. They need your support. And when you run in a campaign, it takes dollars.
Yes.
So please donate to these candidates. Support them any way that you can support them, because it's very important. They in a real fight.
yeah,
And they're fighting for you guys. They're fighting for the people in their districts.
Yes.
That's what they're doing. So if you're tired of the BS, get up there and make some phone calls or knock doors. If you have, no money to donate, there's always other ways to get involved. That's what I did. I
absolutely.
got involved with my local candidates. Said, hey, what can I do? Can I make some flyers? Can I get a team together?
And the answer is always yes.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, and they're not going to be supported by the GOP like they should be. They're not going to get money. They're not going to get all these things. So it comes down to us. $5, $10, $15, $20, a like, a subscribe, a reshare, a repost.
Yes.
These things go a long way in helping these candidates, and that's how we're going to save our country. Really, it comes down to us, because the media is not going to help us. Like I said, the GOP is lackadaisical at best. They, very little support. Especially in Florida during the last special election, you saw nothing from them on the candidates, and it was people on social media like us that were pumping these people, and we are lucky that Florida is a conservative state. We are lucky that they retain those seats, because
That's right.
It wasn't due to the GOP or the media or any other thing, because they were not helping us in any way. And Luidgi, man, you are sharp, dude. You're the best dressed person up here, man. You're looking good. Well, yeah, he wore his tie, man. You got to give him credit, man. He's looking sharp up here.
But I don't wear ties.
Right. Hey, if y'all,
he does look
real
good.
quick, if y'all don't mind, our boy Corey, he's in the comments over there. Corey Jett, he's running for state legislature in Florida, Florida's State House District 11. I shot him the link real quick. I don't know if he'll accept it. I hope you don't mind, Jay.
Absolutely.
But he's also a candidate here in Florida as well, just like Luidgi down there. What's up, brother? And Miss Raven there, and he's one of ours, Patriots United. We endorse him as well. Luidgi, get with me, brother. We'll endorse you as well, my friend. We'll give you all the help we can get if we don't already do it. So I just want to let you know that I shot him the link, if you don't mind, so he can get him a little FaceTime.
Yeah, absolutely. And go ahead and introduce yourself, Mr. Luidgi.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Can you hear me all right?
Got you loud and clear.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Happy Friday, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Laverne, Letitia, Gator, of course, Raven. And it was an honor to link up with Raven doing some wonderful work in Broward County. And I don't get to Broward too often because I'm here in Miami Beach. So our election is on November 4th, as we all know. I am asking everyone in the city of Miami Beach to vote for Luidgi. I am a first-time candidate who is going against an entrenched establishment, a candidate who has been in civic service for almost 20 years. Now, what does that mean? Well, first of all, this is a nonpartisan race at the municipal level. So I am running for Miami Beach Commissioner Group 3. The website is voteforluigi.com. So, and if anyone has any questions, I can of course chime in, but I'm glad to be here and have always been a big supporter of Laverne Spicer and everything she does for Miami-Dade County. The Curly House Foundation has done more for the Haitian community than most Haitian elected officials that we've had in years past, and that is a fact. That's undeniable. So I want to just say that, and I just
them Zoe grandmamas love you for that comment right there, cause they should not be there. They be there giving me hell. Them some tough people.
And Jay, I don't think a lot of people
see
realize.
how, them people like 80 and 90 years old, but they can tote a 30-pound bag of rice on this shoulder, a 20-pound bag of rice on this shoulder, and a bag of potatoes on their head. So them some strong ladies.
And they're talking about the Curly House, Jay, is a lot of people don't know. This is one of the things that makes Laverne amazing. She has had a food bank since